The harvest of old-growth timber, and Brian Coxford has that story.
It's one of BC's old-growth forests, the target of another campaign by environmentalists. This is the Stoltman Wilderness Area north of Pemberton, and the U.S.-based Coastal Rainforest Coalition is leading the tour.
In this valley, the biggest ones we've seen are up to 35 feet in circumference.
On tour are representatives of Co-op America, an ecologically friendly group of small business here to gather evidence for a boycott of products from the ancient forests.
This is an example of a real old tree and an old growth structure that's very significant to things like black bear denning and grizzly bear denning, and these are being cut down indiscriminately, and when you cut them all down, there's really nothing like this left for the bears.
Co-op America represents 2,000 businesses, and over 300 have already agreed not to use old-growth wood. The Washington, D.C.-based organization hopes the boycott will spread.
Why target BC specifically and not other jurisdictions?
Like I said, because U.S. consumers are responsible for the consumption of so much of this, of the wood that comes from British Columbia. It's really U.S. consumers who have the power to change the practices here in BC.
There's no way that I will currently or in the near future be able to recommend to my corporate clients especially that they buy British Columbian forest products.
With a cross-section of an 1,150-year-old Douglas fir as a backdrop, the Rainforest Coalition says it will launch an American ad campaign to discredit BC old-growth forest policy. Last year, the same group took out a full-page ad in the New York Times, citing an impressive list of companies who agreed not to buy old-growth products.
This is a serious threat and one that we have to take seriously. But our customers in the United States are being misinformed by these boycott groups into thinking that we are cutting our trees faster than they're growing and that we're going to run out of trees in the near future if we don't stop cutting them. That's misinformation, but the challenge is to get to those customers, particularly the large ones, and give them the facts.
The forest industry says more than half of BC's old-growth forest will never be cut. The environmentalists say the anti-old-growth campaign is designed to coincide with the NDP leadership race, hoping to convince the new BC Premier to take action.
Do boycotts actually accomplish their goals? Do they actually hurt the forest industry? The fact is, no one really knows. The experts say it's almost impossible to trace whether any sales or job losses are the direct or indirect result of a boycott.